If you are an outbound rep or a sales manager that looks after outbound reps, territory planning is an important part of your planning process getting out into the field. So what do I mean by territory planning? It's deciding how you actually handle your territory. So firstly, we have to look at the geographical confines of your territory. How big is it? How long does it take to travel from A to B? And are there any confines such as weather that may actually slow you down to certain areas of your territory? To overlay on that, however, what's really important is to understand what customers, prospects and suspects sit within your territory. So it may be, as an example, if we were to divide your territory into quarters, the one quarter, the northwest quarter, may have the most amount of customers, so therefore we actually have historically, or someone has historically focused on that area. But indeed, what may happen in the southeast may be the most amount of opportunity. So that's why we need to look at where our customers, suspects and prospects actually reside. So map those onto your geographical territory, knowing that you wanted to service your existing customers. Ideally, in most industries that would occur, but you also want to be knocking on the doors of prospects and suspects, the ones that you don't even know about as yet. But you may be able to find them through lists or through Google searches as an example. So map all those through onto your territory, and then you'll possibly see different clusters, different opportunities, and work out how to divide your territory. So you may want to divide it by equal numbers or a certain percentage of customers versus prospects and suspects, but it's based around time. So let's just say you divided your territory into 4, with a plan being that you're going to see each quarter once a month, so therefore 1 week in each part of your territory. Now, if you live in the centre of the territory, can travel from home, then they may work out well for a couple of days, but you may have to overnight in certain parts of the territory. Take all these things into account as to what the company expects and also what you're prepared to do. Make sure you come to some agreements and then plan your territory out accordingly. What will happen over time is one part of that territory, the segment that you've created, may have a better run than another area and therefore grow further. And what you'll find is you're spending more time in that segment and less in others. The real danger about that, though, is the opportunity may reside in the other part of the territory. So you may need to change your call cycle from 4 weeks to 5 weeks, or 4 weeks to 8 weeks, or 4 weeks to 2 weeks, depending on what you're trying to achieve, balancing the time you have and the suspects, prospects and customers' time number that you have to cover. So territory planning doesn't happen only once, it happens as an iterative process. Over time we keep evolving it, but without a plan nothing will happen except that you'll waste time doing a lot of travelling and running from customer to customer and not spend time with the prospects and suspects. So territory planning is incredibly important, as is territory management, a subject for another video.